Right, purpose of this video is to basically go through the board before our meeting, and this is the process which might be helpful to those of you that trade the US session. So, what I'm looking at, first of all, what developments have occurred overnight, and just a general picture of what's going on. So, I like to look at the US yields and the US dollar in that respect. So, um, what we've seen is we've got a pullback here in oh crikey, look at that, in the 2 year, which is bizarre that we're still seeing a rally in the dollar. So I don't know what's going on there. That's interesting stuff. But we had a close up here and a massive drop, and well, there we go. Maybe the dollar's going to have to play catch up. We've got the 10-year yield also under pressure today. So that could be the catalyst for a sell-off in the US dollar. The US dollar has come up into a key area that I've identified as being way back in November. And if we pull that chart up, if I just take this to a plain basic chart, so this is the high of the day pretty much. And if we pull that back to sorry if my fan is making a lot of noise. Certainly doing my head in. Don't know what's going on with it. I have to keep adjusting the computer to stop it from doing it. Right. So as you can see, this level here, the highs has been a well respected level in the past, or thereabouts. Up in here, up in here. So that's quite interesting. It sort of bounced around. Maybe it was a closing price on a particular day or week. I don't have quite time to look into that at the moment. I just need to rush through. The other thing we've got to look at, obviously, is the calendar. So, just glancing at the calendar. So, calendar. Durable goods up in 45 minutes. So, I really got to get a move on. So that's US dollar. Look, it's day 3, Wednesday. We're looking for Monday, Tuesday to set us up for potential parabolic move on a Wednesday, but we want to see the dollar come back on the inside. That would be a textbook scenario for Wednesday. So we've got that trend line here. We've stacked up. We've broken up to the upside. I mean that this can still go high. I'm just measuring here. I mean we've got a range from the lows to the highs of about 15 points there. 16 points. $16.30, 40. So they could still come right up. Up into sort of 106.50. To sort of, I mean, if we measure the Right, so it's done a full expansion, 100% expansion of that range. So that's worth noting. A 3 times expansion would take you up into around the 106.50s. So we'll just mark that as a potential target on the upside. But what I'm looking for is a drop. I want this to peter out and drop, and that would give us nice setups across the board. So day one, day two, breaking, so we're above last week's highs, and we've got yesterday's lows and last week's highs eyed as a potential target area to the downside. Okay. Right. So that leaves gold, stocks, all of that, the euro, the Aussie, cable, oil, uh, dollar CAD. So looking for rises in these currencies and a drop in the dollar CAD. And I'm basing that on lower yields and the fact that we're on the third day of the week. All right, so that's my thesis. But what I'd like to have done is gone through each pair, but we're not going to have time ahead of this data, and we probably just get on with the meeting, and we can go through it from there on. All right, but that's so essentially this video then is an analysis of the US dollar. We'll leave it there, and we'll start the meeting.